Our next presentation is someone who is an expert in process manufacturing across the chemical manufacturing sector. Till last week, he was a group CEO of Thirumalai Chemicals. We have with us Mr. Sethuram, CG. I'd like to welcome him, and if he can take us a short keynote on basically different aspects of industrial automation and how the factories in this geography are looking at it. Over to you, Mr. Sethuram.
Everyone, I come from the other side. I come from the user side with almost close to about 45 to 50 years of use of various kinds of automation, right from the old days of Foxborough. We talked, Rajneesh told me to address a keynote. I come from typically an old school of doing things rather than possibly talking things. I would like to tell the industry point of view, not necessarily the chemical and specialty material industry, but the industry point of view as to what any business or any industry, be it in a service industry or be it in a manufacturing industry, looks for in management of energy, looks for in availability of software, looks for in automating things that they do. One common denominator that is necessary in all these functions is essentially money, is essentially profitability, is essentially reduction of costs, is essentially reduction of time, reduction of materials, reduction of I would say processes, reduction of difficulties in doing things, and to cut a little bit of a jargon and say very simply, what do we expect? We collect, obviously, a lot of data. We collect, like for example, in DCS, we collect a lot of data. Mostly, I have found that till as late as last decade, the DCS has been a tool or an instrument to check alerts, to check safety, to check, let's say, done things. Means I have done all these processes or all these operations and the data is compiled. Very rarely we have utilized a DCS dump or an automation dump to determine many predictive modelings. And today, with several tools, in fact, today morning I had a discussion on how an AI tool applied on a DCS dump, applied on an automation dump can be utilized for predicting what should be done best in a process manufacturing sequence. So similarly, what we need to adapt, most of these programs that are available today in terms of software, in terms of automating various processes or various activities that we do, is to enable us to predict how my manufacturing operations or my operations per se, he talked about metro, how my operations per se run safely, run efficiently, and provide the best cost management system for the industry or for any service-oriented organization. Now, coming from a manufacturing background again, we have number of, let's say, possibilities of manufacturing. There is an assembly line manufacturing which has a discrete manufacturing, continuous assembly line manufacturing. There is a process engineering manufacturing, which again has a batch manufacturing and a process manufacturing. Today, most of the factories that we have, most of the industrial units that we have, always have capturing of operations or capturing of manual operations to be converted into signal-driven operations. And these are captured in a centralized system warehouse. And how these are captured is one software, how these are analyzed is another software, how these are predicted is another software. So today when we talk of various kinds of jargon, I mean I really don't want to get, like they say carbon monoxide and jargon monoxide, no. When we capture all this, when we say industry 5.0 or industry 4.0, what are we really meaning? For example, a DC has existed 40 years back, 50 years back. A software to capture the data existed 50 years back. Today, the tools and algorithms that we have in terms of analyzing the data that is already captured, number one. Number two, the data that can be captured from a field. And number three, based on that data, not only a corrective action, not only a cause-effect action, but also a predictive action that it is going to work in this manner in future is the key driver that will change the industry, be it industry 4.0, 5.0, 6.0. The change, the difference between these is essentially predicting the future. With this short introduction, I wish the entire deliberation grand success. And most of these, let's say, presentations or seminars are, like they say in Tamil, "Soodu eppo pidikkum" appadina. It's only when everybody asks all the imponderable, unanswerable questions from your end, and then only the expectations get met, then only the dialogues take place. Otherwise, it should not be a monologue from here to the people without getting into minds of either. So it should be participative during the panel discussions with questions. I wish the function a grand success. Thank you for giving me this opportunity and wish you all the best.
Thank you, sir, for your kind words.